Hi everybody and welcome to this, the latest episode in the BK Club Guide series on the channel. Before I bring you all the details, please give me a thumb up and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Get the bell button switched on, you will get notified when more episodes are uploaded or indeed any other content is on the channel or when I go live. Now this series, if you've not seen it already, we're taking all the clubs in the game and looking at them each one in turn. So one club type per episode. So we've done drivers, wood clubs, short irons, long irons. This one is looking at all the wedges in the game. As with the other episodes, I'm going to be talking you through each club in turn. We're going to have the club level stat tables on the screen, so we can really delve into details of what to upgrade and when you might want to be using these clubs according to where you are in the game and indeed what your play style may be. And with wedges, there's a few different ways you can play them, so we're going to go through that as well. But a very, very important part of your game, whether you're playing aggressively to green and need to secure a nice chip in for an eagle on a par 4, or even if you're securing an eagle on a very tough par 5 when you can't quite reach the green in 2, you've got to get the right wedge in your bag and of course know how to use it. Here come all of the details right now. The Tour 1 wedge is the dart, and that is going to be one of the first clubs you unlock in the game. If not the first, it's either usually the dart or the rocket, which is of course a driver. But this is going to be your companion for a good part of the beginning of your golf clash journey, and we'll look at the Tour 2 and Tour 3 wedge next. But really the dart has it all. You're going to upgrade it very quickly because it is common. The one you're going to switch to after the dart is going to be the skewer. We're going to have a look at that as well. But straight off the bat, even though you've got no topspin or backspin, you get some ball guide fairly quickly when you're up into level 4 and 5. And this is a very useful beginner wedge. Of course, you have to learn how to adjust with it, or kind of at this stage in the game, you're probably going to be adjusting by feel. And you get used to that as you progress and get more ball guide. But it's a brilliant wedge. That is going to be the first one that you will be using near to the green in Golf Clash. If you're looking for ball guide and topspin early on in the game, if you've kind of gone through the process once and you know you like to play wedges with max topspin and enjoy knowing exactly where that ball guide and indeed the ball is going to go, the FIREFLY is very good. This is a Tour 2 wedge. Unfortunately, the accuracy is not great, and if you do hit great with the FIREFLY, you're probably going to miss, even though you may have adjusted your shot well. So if you like the max topspin idea and haven't yet unlocked the rapier, and we'll come on to that soon as well, then the FIREFLY is going to be a very good contender for you. Now we come to two wedges which really can be discounted straight away. Unfortunately, even though there's a great amount of backspin on the boomerang, even from level 1, you're simply not going to need it playing wedges. You either play no spin, you maybe play 1 or 2 bars of backspin, or you play with a load of topspin. Having a great amount of backspin is unfortunately useless, and even though the accuracy gets great as you upgrade, and so does the ball guide, unfortunately there are other wedges that do the job far better. So I would not bother upgrading anything until you're very far on in the game and you're needing to max out clubs. So boomerang, for now, early on and in the mid part of your game, save your money. Talking of money savers, this is the absolute best club to save you money. Therefore, the worst club in the game, the down in 1. I'm sure a lot of people have played a couple of games with it. I did on my first ever account and promptly moved away. Okay, we have brilliant accuracy. Spin, we can take it or leave it. Power, of course, they're all about the same. But look at the ball guide, 1. And even when you've maxed it, 1.5, you will have absolutely zero indication of where this ball is going to end up apart from the first bounce. So if you're in a habit of dunking wedges or you need it for challenges, okay, use it. But until you want to max your clubs and trade them in for something better in terms of prism chests, save your money. Do not bother upgrading this club, the worst one in the game. Quick break here to let you all know that you can get PDF printable versions of the charts with all of the drivers on one page, and that's going to be the same for the wood clubs and the short irons and so on for every club in the game over on patreon.com/BK BK Golf Clash. Really useful charts that you can print out and look at all the stats and attributes. May be worthwhile you having if you're playing tournaments or tour play, to help you quickly work out what you need to upgrade or what you need to use. So all of those printable charts available on Patreon. Get yourself involved there and support the channel at the same time. Now we're on to the skewer. Now this is the one, if you're going to trade in your dart for something that you can upgrade easily, the skewer is for you, and you've got to really look at what level both clubs are in. It's going to be a case-by-case scenario. There is plenty of topspin here. There's more topspin in level 1 of the skewer than you will ever get with a maxed out dart. The accuracy is more or less comparable. Higher levels, of course, the skewer wins, and it also wins on ball guide. So you're going to have to keep it upgraded if you can afford to do so, of course, and then just periodically check against the dart which one is giving you that bit better ball guide. I would be tempted to go to the skewer when you're able to for a little bit more topspin, but also, all important, the ball guide is the one to look at when you are comparing these two clubs. The ultimate wedge in the game, in my opinion, and a lot of other opinions as well, you speak to a lot of people, they will either be the ENDBRINGER or the RAPIER, but most of the time it is the ENDBRINGER, and I'm tempted to agree. The best wedge in the game, look at that, accuracy 70, straight out of the bag, ball guide 3.6, and it just gets better. The accuracy is brilliant. You get up to 95% accuracy at level 5, and even level 4, level 3, if you're adjusting well enough, you can get a single great ball still going in the hole if you're lucky there, and definitely 5 plus, providing you're not at a ridiculously long range wedge here, you're going to find that great balls will drop for you all the way. Brilliant ball guide. There is excellent topspin at level 7, but the best thing about the ENDBRINGER is that you can easily use the ENDBRINGER school, and that is a method to drop a load of different wedge shots, whether it's short range or long range. I've got a tutorial on that. It's called the Quickfire ENDBRINGER method. It's on my Academy playlist, and we're going to put the link in the video description down below. If you've not learnt it, please do. It will change your Golf Clash game. Now, there's loads of tutorials on that one online, but the good thing about the one on my channel, you can learn the whole method in around 4 or 5 minutes. And once you've learnt it, and it's very easy to learn, it will be a game changer. So the ENDBRINGER for me, that is the wedge that you need. Now, if you're not in Team ENDBRINGER, you'll be supporting the opposition, which will be the fans of the RAPIER. Now, this one really appeals to people that like to play the max topspin method. So they'll set further back, target nearer to the ball, less wind effect to deal with, of course. They'll apply max topspin and then don't have to adjust as many rings. Now, of course, the accuracy isn't as good, but the RAPIER really relies on the ball guide if you're going to play max topspin. So for me, if you are interested in that, you've got to compare it with the FIREFLY, because you're going to want to go with ball guide. Of course, though, as with the FIREFLY, great balls may not go in, whereas they may well do a lot more of the time with the ENDBRINGER. So you pays your money, you takes your choice. The RAPIER, still a very, very good wedge, and there will be occasional scenarios where the ENDBRINGER actually doesn't cut it, and you're probably better off going with the RAPIER unless you have a very high ENDBRINGER. So don't discount it by any means. Choose the club which suits your play style the best. Thank you for watching this video as part of the Club Guide series here on the channel. I hope you found it useful, and remember, if you have found it useful, please give me a thumb up and share it with your friends and clanmates in the game as well. Remember to check out the other parts of the series, of course, and otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all soon. Good luck in your Golf Clash games. Bye for now.